Many people ask me, can I learn martial art without proper teachers? Well, the answer is yes, of course, it's possible. You probably learn many things in life by yourself, so why martial art the exceptions? A child without parents can too become a good man, and vice versa. A child with full support with a lot of guidance can still be bad. So let's discuss about this. Many people claim that you cannot learn martial art without proper teachers. Then my question to you guys is, if that is true, then when the founder of a specific style, he invented that martial art style, so who is he learning from? Well, if he learning from someone, he obviously didn't invented it, right? In fact, I have a Muay Thai friend that I sparred with a while ago on this channel who always show me tricks that look similar to Wing Chun, to the point that we always joke him like, this guy got DNA Wing Chun. Everything come out from you is Wing Chun, even though he don't even do Silim Tap. My point is, you can basically learn anything without proper teachers. However, training with a teacher is very beneficial because let's say you just try to invent a martial art, right? So you have to go through trial and error. So if the guy punched me this way, then I block this way, I get hit. Next time I know, I try something else. So that's basically it, right? Like that's how people invent stuff, right? Through trial and error. So when a founder create a style, he goes through that trial and error loop, and then he passed out to the next generation. The next generation do exactly the same thing, and then passed out, and then passed out until the Sifu that you go and train with, right? So the stuff is way more refined. If you go that path by yourself, that could take like a couple hundred years, right? Think of it like you go to school. The higher the educations, the more advanced you go, the more degrees of freedom. Like you have to specifically follow a certain curriculums of the school before high school, right? And then when you get to bachelor, you got to choose your own majors. And then when you go to master, you got to choose your own thesis. And then when you go to doctor, you basically invent something, right? So having a guidance in the beginning is very important because it helps you to understand your base, right? And when you got that base, then you can do whatever you want with it, right? Throughout my martial art career, the first 15 years, I'm constantly chasing new Sifu. I'm constantly chasing a better style. I quit karate because a boxer beat me. And I quit boxing because a Kung Fu master beat me. So I just keep going on that loop. So when my current Sifu retired, I feel terrified, I feel lost because I feel like there's so much that I still haven't got a chance to learn. Like I want to learn it because, you know, he can whoop my ass basically without even trying. So yeah, of course, like learning is endless, right? But then I also realized after I passed the, you know, the terrified moment, I realized that I can never reach my full potential if I keep training with him because each of us is different and we full of potential. That's why I make this video, because I don't want you guys to go in the same mistake that I've been like 15 years. Not to say that, you know, like all of the stuff that the amazing Sifu teach me is useless. In fact, I'm very grateful that I have a chance to train with these amazing people. Without them, there's no me today. But there's the difference between I try to be exactly like him versus I absorb his knowledge like a sponge and then I design what I'm gonna do with that knowledge, right? Because the way my Sifu invent his martial art is perfectly fit him. I'm not like him. So no matter how hard I train his style, I'm just never be as good. He keeps saying everything. He's saying like, okay, you get the technique, but you doesn't have the flavor. See, he keeps saying that, which drive me nuts because no matter how hard I try, I can never got his flavor. But then, you know, it's a very natural path that when a son grow up, the parents send them away so that they have further improvement, because now it's my path to design which flavor I have. My point is, they build me up to the J today and they give me everything I got. They contribute to every martial art skill that I own. So almost feel like a father to me, right? But it is my fault that I got into the trap where I idolize them too much and then I become them, which doesn't make sense. You can never become your Sifu. Just like the great Buddha, he teach, but he never forced his disciple to build temple to worship him, right? He just want people to have the knowledge, and then they design what to do with that knowledge. So it's good to expose to the knowledge. So now, it's like you go to the library and then you find the book that you like, right? And then you improve on your own, on the major that you like. What you don't want is, you don't want to, go to the library and then the librarian just give you a specific book and force you to learn it, right? Then it's not good, because whatever you want to learn is not your potential. It's what the librarian want, right? And I never blame my sifu. I blame myself for being, in that trap. And yeah, I just want to share some of my experience. Like, hopefully, you guys can earn some benefit from it. And if you like it, just hit the like button and the subscribe button. And that's it for today's videos. If you want to hear about my experience more, any specific questions, just leave in the comment sections. I would love to answer that if I have time. And see you in the next week video. EzFightLab. Peace out.